Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I have the GT in the garage yet again, which can only mean one of two things. Either one is broken or two is going to be modified. So, what do you think? Yes, it is time to modify the car and we're going to do the lights. So these lights, on the far side, they're all hazed over or fogged over. And I've sanded up these ones, so in this video we're going to do the other side and we're going to make all the lights crystally clean. Now taking a look at the light, you can see it's very foggy or very hazed over. You can't even see the light bulbs in there. And if you can't see the light bulbs in there, the light definitely can't shine out here and illuminate where the road is. So we're going to give that a clean. And even just running my hand over it, you can feel it's very gritty. So I'm going to give it a good sand and give it a clean. But first of all, I'm going to have a look at what tools we're going to use. So first up, I have degreaser. Then we have sandpaper. We're going from 500, 800, 2500, and then some polishes and some compounds. So I'm going to do this all with hand tools. So I'm just going to give it, basically, it's a small enough light. I'm just going to grab the sandpaper and just sand it. Okay, let's get some degreaser, give it a spray, and hopefully get any road grime and dirt off that. So it's a greaser and a rag. We're just going to pick up any road dirt that's still stuck to the light. Actually, already is even looking better. Okay, now just after masking everything off, you don't need to mask the top, you just lift the bonnet. And I have a bucket of water, so we're going to dip the sandpaper into the water, make everything nice and wet, so the water is going to be a lubricant, and we're going to give it a nice sand. Even with the water, it's already looking cleaner. Maybe it doesn't really need a really good clean, but get the sandpaper out now, and we're just going to just give it a nice little easy rub. So remember, this light here is the main light, so that's a dip beam. So you want to keep anywhere that this dip beam is coming out, the most amount of work you're going to do here, because this is the headlight, this is the indicators, that's the fog, and everything else doesn't really matter. It's mostly going to be the dip beam that you're going to use, so that's the one that you want to keep. Make sure that all the work is done, and especially just down here, it's easy to forget it because it's so easy just to do the top. Don't forget to do the bottom because that's where the light is going to come out. You can see already that's all just dirt coming off it there now. So yeah, there's quite a surprising amount of dirt. Okay, I'll come back when I have this bit more clean. Right, more sanding. Getting there, making progress. So every so often I am dipping the sandpaper back in water and bringing the water back up here. And making sure that I'm trying to constantly flush all the debris away. So that when I'm sanding, I'm just sanding with the sandpaper and not the dirt that's coming off it. Yeah, so far it's looking actually really good. So you can see all the dirt that's slowly just coming down. So that's just plastic that has just broken down in the presence of UV. And that's all it is. There's nothing you can really do about it. It's a 20-year-old car. Lights have been outside in the sunlight, that's what happens. So yeah. You can see how much dirt is coming off. That's great. Okay, time to keep going. Okay, you can see that I'm just finishing with the 500 and there is a slight now haze to it. That's just a sanding haze rather than a dirt haze. And yeah, it's already looking good. You can see there are scratch lines in it, but that's only because it's 500 grit. But it is very clean now. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the 800. Looking good. Okay, just finishing up with the 800, and obviously as the numbers go up, you actually go through the sanding process quicker because you're actually taking off less and less. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. You can already see more clarity in the light. So I'm going to give that another wash, give it a dry, try to get rid of all the dirt, and then we're going up to 2500.
Ah, you're back.
So I've been busy while you've been away, so check this out. It looks absolutely lovely. Very impressed with that. So how to do it? Yeah, basically just polishes and waxes and compounds, and basically just using a clean cloth and then doing with the microfiber cloth, just taking away the excess afterwards after it's all been cleaned. And yeah, loads of elbow grease, but it is possible to do it all with hand tools. So I am very impressed with how clean that turned out. Okay, there's still a little bit of a haze, but that's only because the light, there's a floodlight just up there and it's just bouncing off it, so it's a bit hard to see. But yeah, when you turn off the floodlight, it is actually very clean. So delighted with that. Okay, I now have the wax on, so I've just poured it out, rubbed it around with my hand. Now I'm going to use the cloth and buff it in and then clean it off afterwards. Okay, I am absolutely delighted how that turned out. It's so clean, it's like as if there's no plastic there at all. Yeah, so that's the fog, full beam, dip beam, indicators. And side lights are somewhere in there as well. So I'm delighted how clean that turned out. Well, that's actually amazing. Right, Lily, that's that job done. So guys, there you have it. That's how you do the lights. You can do it all by hand tools. You don't need any fancy tools. I know I will have to put a UV protector onto them, but it's late at night and the shops obviously aren't open currently, so that will be done tomorrow, but I'm not going to put it into the video. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, comment down below, did I do it right, did I do it wrong, what else should I have done, did you like them? I'm really impressed with them. I actually love them, how they turn out. And don't forget to subscribe way over there. So, as always, thanks for watching. See you later.